VE9AI, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Gary. Good at everything there. And, yeah, too bad you can't make smart, but other things come first, that's for sure. So, anyways, yeah, and, yeah, it's been, well, it was sunny here all day. Actually, I spent the afternoon tilling the wife's garden, getting it ready there. So that was my chore here all afternoon. It was cool. It only got up to about 9 or something like that. But it was sunny all day, so and it's still actually quite clear here at the moment, although it's windy. But we are supposed to get a little rain overnight there, but not too much. So, anyways, very good, Gary. Thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, any other short time stations or mobile stations before we start the provinces here? Any other short time stations or mobiles? Go ahead, please.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 1, Papa Lima. Patrick. Edmonston.
Okay, we'll take those two stations there. George, very good evening. VY2GF, VE1JBL.
Well, good evening, Jim, and everybody on the net. Thank you for doing the net. Well, I've got an announcement to make. Arrange for transportation via Alphonse from the Valley to Smart for the cheesecake. And I'll take it over to the island and personally deliver it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll certainly look forward to the net next Wednesday. Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Yeah, okay, very good, George. Good at everything there, the cheesecake there, so very, very good. And thanks very much for taking part in the net there tonight, and 7-3 for now. Let's go all the way up to Edmonton and see Pat, VE1PPL, VE1JBL. Very good evening. VE1PPL, VE1JBL. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, okay, I'm on. I am from Edmonton, and I'm glad that you respond to me. Thank you very much as you participate. We changed my radio system there with Charles, and that worked fine, I guess. Anyway, that's it for Patrick. Victor Echo 1, Papa Lima.
Yeah, okay, very good, Patrick. Well, good to have you on board there tonight, and I'm glad Charles got you set up there with the radio at the home there. So I'm glad you can get on the air with your radio there for sure there. So and give you some entertainment there. So very good. Thanks, Pat, for coming in. Do appreciate it there, and have yourself a great week. Okay, so we're going to start opening up here. Of course, we'll start with Prince Edward Island first. So any stations from Prince Edward Island that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Stations from PEI. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1 Alpha into Charlie, V1AIC.
Okay, I have Ron in there, VE1AIC. Any other stations from Prince Edward Island? Stations from PEI. Go ahead, please. Nothing heard. Ron, you're all by yourself. Very good evening. VE1AIC, VE1JBL, and we'll see you also at Smart.
Yes, you will, Jim. Looking forward to that, and weather stays nice like it is. Very much enjoying the spring weather. 7-3, V1AIC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Ron. Good and everything there, and yeah, hopefully the weather will hold up there for sure. I seen the long range. They were actually giving rain for next Saturday, but that could change 2 or 3 times here by that time. So we'll see what happens there. So, anyways, very good. Have yourself a great evening. Thanks very much for taking part. 7-3 for now. Okay, that was Prince Edward Island. So let's go into Nova Scotia. Stations from Nova Scotia that might check in the Maritime Fusion Net. First round for stations from Nova Scotia for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Whiskey, V1JW.
Hi, Eric. I got you in there. I'll see if there's any other stations. Any other stations from Nova Scotia like check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1, Hotel Alpha Papa, VE1 HAP.
And I got Happy in there. So, Eric, very good evening. How's things down in Greenwood there? VE1JW, VE1JBL.
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Well, things are pretty good in the valley, I guess. Just planning a couple little outings here the last few days. Got a trip to Cape Breton in May and up to St. Martin's in June. So I think I might try and see if I can squeeze in a few hours to do that Fundy Trail. I think you were saying you were over and did it, so I got to check that out. Looks like I can maybe go to Sussex, take a back road, and go down through and hit it from the eastern end, and then work my way down through to St. Martin's and got an event in St. Martin's for a couple of days, so got a cottage rented down there and stay there for a couple of days, attend the event, and then work our way home the next week. So anyway, looking forward to that. So I'll have to, sometime I hear you on there, I'll have to chat to you about that a little bit and see what all it's entailed in it. But it looked like a pretty scenic drive from the 2 pictures I saw. So something interesting. We're just on the computer now while we're listening, trying to see about booking a couple of COVID shots. We haven't had any since last year, so I guess it's time to get another booster, so you gotta keep up with the shots, I guess. Other than that, just listening with interest. V1 JW.
Yeah, okay, very good, Eric. Good and everything there. And yeah, I just got my COVID shot on Friday. My update on Friday there. So that was my latest shot there. Yeah, good on the trip there. Yeah, you'll enjoy that. That was really nice, and we really enjoyed St. Martin's there, and along the trail there. I assume the trail's open now. They close it down in the wintertime. Although the province has taken it over now, Eric, it was privately owned there before, but the province took it over at the end of December. So the first of the year, the province took it over, and they got big plans to put up different things here. But of course, it'll take a while before anything gets going there. But anyways, good on everything there, and yeah, you'll definitely enjoy that. And we went in the other way. We went in. We took the highway, then in that back road. That would actually take into Fundy Park. We went in that way and then took the trail and then came out to St. Martin's, then took the back road that takes you into Sussex. That's where we came out. So, yeah, it's a great trip. You'll really enjoy that. Very good. Thanks, Eric, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Yeah, we can chat about that anytime you want there. We're listening there. Okay, let's go down and see Happy, VE1HAP, VE1JBL. Go ahead.
VE1 JBL and the Fusion Net, VE1 HAP. Evening, Jim. I'm all on frequency. I just turned the radio on here, and just after I came in from, had to put an alternator on the wife's car. I had replaced one a while ago, but it wasn't charging good, so we ended up getting another one and putting it in. So I did that, and it was a little cool, but I was inside my brother's garage, so it was out of the wind, and it's just starting to rain here just a little bit, so covered up around 5 o'clock or so, and I think it's just a little bit of drizzle right now, so that's about it. We're in the shack, and we're just got Summerside against Miramichi on the Maritime Hockey League, and I guess later on will be the NHL that's on TV. So that's about it from here. 7-3 to all. VE1 JBL from VE1 AJP.
Yeah, okay, very good. Happy as well. It sounds like you had a busy day there. Yeah, this morning I had to take my car, my car over to a friend out here, and we have a hatchback, and the hatchback was locked, and it wouldn't open. There was no way it was opening. Power was to it, but it just locked, and boy, I'll tell you, what a time to get it unlocked there. We had so many drills and files and everything going on the inside of that car. Matter of fact, we had the drills going so long it actually started a little fire in the back where the lock was there. So I think it was just plastic that was melting. But anyways, that took over an hour just to get that. And I had the new part. I had ordered the new part last week and had it ready. But what a problem to get the old one out there. But we finally got it. So very good. And good on the hockey. Yes, I know the Ramblers went out there last week there, so they're done. And, of course, good on the hockey. And, yeah, that should be a great game tonight there in Toronto. That'll be an awesome game for sure, so looking forward to that. Very good. Thanks, Happy, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, first round Nova Scotia finished, so let's go into New Brunswick. Stations from New Brunswick that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. First round, call sign, here's VE1 JBL. Name is Jim. Stations from New Brunswick. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie Portable.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, V9 OSK.
VE1 Juliet Echo Charlie. Victor Echo 1 Tango Echo, VE1 TE.
Victor Echo 9 Echo Uniform Victor Mobile.
VP.
Oscar Lima, VE1 OL.
Okay, I'll tell you who I have here. I have VE9GC, VE9OSK, VE1JEC, VE1 Tango Echo, VE9EUV, VE9JCT, VE1OL. Who did I miss from New Brunswick?
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, V9 PAL.
V9 Mike Whiskey QRU.
Okay, I got VE9PAL and VE9MWW, Mike, and he was QRU, so very good. Thanks for checking in with us tonight there. First of all, let's go to mobile station, VE9EUV Mobile, VE1JBL. Good evening.
VE1 JBL, VE9EUV. Well, good evening. My words all messed up. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, haven't been on the net too often lately. Just been busy. In the process of rebuilding a car and running kids all over the place, which is what we're doing tonight. So, young fellows at sports night for cadets, and I'm picking up a few things at Canadian Tire and having a coffee waiting for them. So, that's about as exciting as my evening is getting, but just thought I'd pop in and say hello and give you a little check in the book there, Jim. So, anyway, 7-3 all, and hope everyone has a good rest of your week. Back to net control, VE9EUV Mobile.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mark. Good and everything there. Yeah, I know the young fellows, you're always taking them out to cadets there on Wednesday night there. So if I do hear you, I know you're usually mobile there. And good on the old car. What are you working on? What kind of car is it, Mark? Go ahead.
I just finished rebuilding the 4-speed manual transmission for my 65 Volkswagen Beetle. So that's all done. Went to put it in the car the other night, and didn't I buy the wrong mount? So one's coming in the mail now. Good thing it's only a $9 part. But yeah, wrong mount, didn't fit, so we're waiting. But should be soon. I'll have the transmission and engine back in her, and hopefully out cruising around.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mark. Yeah, I think you mentioned before there was a Volkswagen there, so so good on that. Very good. Okay. Yeah, good luck on that, and it's always fun to work on the old cars there for sure there. So 7-3. Have yourself a great evening. Portable, VE9GC. Gordon, very good evening.
Yeah, the 1JBL with the Maritime Fusion Net, VE9GC Portable. Well, good evening to you, Jim, and everybody else on frequency, those that have checked in and those that are coming up behind me. Normally, net nights, I'm excused from doing domestic things, but my ex-wife is not feeling 100%, so when you were calling for announcements and whatnot, I had my hands up to the elbows doing the supper dishes, so. But I do have one announcement for those that are interested. Friday evening at $2,000 local, we'll be having the Triple F net in this same room, 60207, and yours truly will be the net control station this week. Other than that, looking forward to getting down to Spring Hill in 10 days' time. That's great. Anyway, Jim, thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling me in, and we'll look forward to checking in again next Wednesday. VE1JBL, VE9GC Portable.
VE9GC, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Gordon. Good and everything there. And, yeah, look forward to seeing you at Smart there. And if you're there early enough, I may put you to work there handing out tags. Matter of fact, that's what I've been doing for late this afternoon, Gordon. If you look at the bed in this radio room of mine, it is covered in name tags. and I haven't even got into the New Brunswick ones yet. I'm still making up the Nova Scotia tags. So I've got a pile of tags on the go here, but we're deep in getting them printed up there as we speak. Anyways, good and everything, Gordon, and we'll check you out when you get to Smart a week from Saturday. So 7-3. Thanks very much for coming in. Let's go and see Oscar in the up there. VE9OSK, VE1JBL.
VE1 VL, VE9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Good evening, Jim, and everybody on the Fusion Net tonight. No traffic here. Just want to give you a mark for this late. Thanks for doing the net and calling me in, and everybody have a good week. We probably see everybody that we're talking to at the in a week, 10 days, like Jim was saying there. Gordon. So 7-3 from DF, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo.
Okay, very good, Oscar. Good on everything there. Yeah, look forward to it there for sure there. So we'll hopefully meet up there for sure. 7-3, and have yourself a great evening there. VE1JEC, VE1JBL. Jody, very good evening.
VE1JBL and the Maritime Fusion Net, VE1JEC. Well, good evening there, Jim, all on frequency. Yes, it's raining up here with Woodstock First Nation. That's all it does is rain, rain, rain. And I guess we're going to get a little bit of snow tonight. Anyhow, besides that, no traffic here. Just a quick check-in there, see something at all. And 88 to any of the ladies out there, if they're out there listening. And thanks for doing that, and thanks for calling me in. 7-3, Jim.
Yeah, okay, very good, Jody. Good on everything there. And yeah, I don't know if you heard of that right from the start there. Jermaine, VE9 CGL, he lives in St. Andre, so I'm not sure where that is compared to where you're at there, but it's snowing at his place up there, so you're probably going to get some flurries, I would think, overnight there, and but it won't last long, that's for sure. Anyways, Jody, thanks very much for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. VE1 Tango Echo. Murray, very good evening.
Good evening, Jim, and everybody on frequency this evening. Jim, I don't frequent the net very much because I'm busy, usually playing music. So, but this week I'm off, so I thought I would get in here and at least say hi and let you know I'm still above the sod sort of thing. Good, very good evening there to Jody, just before me there, just up in Woodstock, and big hello to Aubrey coming up behind me. Anyway, still playing with all kinds of digital modes here, Jim. Just having fun when I can, in between working and helping other folks and playing music. So, anyway, want to hold it. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling me in, Jim, and all the best to you and yours. V1JBL. This is V1 Tango Echo.
VE1 Tango Echo, VE1JBL. Okay, very good and everything there. And well, I'm glad you could make it in there tonight there. Yeah, so a lot of us are busy in these nights there, but I'm glad you took the time to come in. And good on all the digital modes. Hope you're having a blast with them there for sure. So thanks very much for coming in, and have yourself a great evening there. Okay, let's go into Shediac and see Jean-Claude, VE9JCT, VE1JBL.
All right. Good evening to you, Jim. Good evening to all on net. Not much going on. It's been a while since I've checked on this net. Nice to hear everyone. And I heard Jean saying that it was snowing over there in Saint-André, which is not too far from Grand Falls. Yeah, in the Edmundston area. I think it's south of Edmundston. But anyway, snow, no, thank you, no. We'll wait, but I saw that they had, I was watching CBC News World today, and it was snowing in Montreal also. Anyway, it's April, and this is the Maritime, so what else can I say? Anyway, thanks for doing the net, calling me in, and again, 7-3 all around from Shediac, New Brunswick. Back to net control, Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie, Tango.
Yeah, okay, very good, Jean-Claude. Yeah, good to have you on board there tonight there, and good on everything else there. So, anyways, thanks again. Have yourself a great evening, and 7-3 for now. Let's go into Quispam Systems, see Aubrey, VE1OL, VE1JBL, and how is Daisy tonight?
Oh, VE1JBL, and then that's VE1OL. Daisy's just fine, but she wants to eat all the time. I'm having supper. I just finished it here, and she figures if I can eat, that she's going to have some more. So I used to have Labradors, and they were always hungry, and now this one is, so I don't know. Anyway, she's fine, and so is Peter, my budgie. And no snowing here, but it's wet outside, and it looks like a late rain coming down. And it's pretty cool, but not enough to snow. I've got one marigold tree that's breaking out into blossom now, and the other one's a different variety, and it's a little slower, but when it comes into blossom, they're great big ones, great big beautiful blossoms, and pretty nice to look at. Anyway, lots of cardinals around, Jim. And the ducks are in my pond. Two millards, I don't know if it's the same ones, but they seem to come every year. And the peepers are there, so it's a nice sound here in the evenings. Thanks for doing the nets, and everybody have a good night. Back to you, Jim, VE1OL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Aubrey. Yeah, that sounds great there. Yeah, I look forward to things like that at the same time there. And speaking of, you say the flowers and the marigolds, Wendy's got everything planted here inside the house here right now. Here we've got so many grow lights and everything on in the rooms here, and she's got flowers. You got everything getting started here. Matter of fact, I was out tilling the garden today, so the garden's all tilled now. So then we got a little greenhouse we got to put up in there. We got new plastic for it, so we got to get that wrapped around it. And then hopefully the temperatures will mild up enough that you can get stuff transferred out into the garden there. So things are coming along. Yeah, it's good on the peepers. I go out every night, Aubrey. We've got right across from our driveway out here, the beavers have a lodge there. They've had it for years, and there's a big pond back there, and all the ducks are in there. And this time of the year, the peepers are so loud, it's almost deafening. The peepers in there. So I look forward. That's a different thing to look forward to every spring, Aubrey. First thing is the robins. Then the peepers come along. Then it's time for the hummingbirds. And then the one I like the best is the fireflies. They'll come out at the end of June and the 1st of July, and I really enjoy. I go out there every night. We've got a blueberry field next to us here, and I go out every night and watch all the fireflies in the blueberry fields here. It's awesome to see, that's for sure. So that's everything I look forward to each year there in the wildlife and that. So very good. Thanks, Aubrey. Have yourself a great evening there, and Pat Daisy for us there, and we'll talk to you again there. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go into Irishtown and see Paul, VE9PAL, VE1JBL.
Yeah, V1JBL, this is VE9PAL. How you doing there, Jim, and everybody else on the net? Yeah, she seems to be a little cooling off. 13 is still not bad temperature for this time of the year. Overcast, I guess we're supposed to get a few showers, but that's okay. At least the snow's gone. Here, anyway. Anyway, you guys all take care, and, well, have a safe week. V9PAL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Paul. Good at everything there. Thanks very much for taking part there tonight, and 7-3. Okay, with that, that's the first round of the Maritimes here. So what we're going to do now is just open it up for stations outside the Maritimes. So anybody outside the Maritimes, and I'm sure Francis is on here someplace, so I know he'll be in here. I see his note. So any stations from outside the Maritimes that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net, stations from outside the Maritimes. Go ahead, please.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA6FP.
Okay, I do have Francis in there, so any other stations from outside the Maritimes that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net, stations from outside the Maritimes. Well, Francis, I guess you're all by yourself, and happy summer. I was looking at the temperatures out there today and it's almost too hot for hockey. So, anyways, and I looked at the temperatures of Saskatchewan today. It was 22 and 21 respectively. So, looks like spring has sprung out there. But of course, that means that it's fire season again there. So, but anyways, come on in and give us a transmission here. VA6FP from VE1JBL.
VE1JBL for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FP. Well, good evening to you, Jim, and good evening to everyone back home in the Maritimes. I'd like to say a big hello to VE9JCT, Jean-Claude and Shediac. Old friend I used to do the weather net with quite a bit of years. Unfortunately, we don't hear the weather net way out here. Well, Jim, definitely you're right. Spring has definitely sprung. And unfortunately with us, when spring sprungs, if that makes any sense, unfortunately we have to face more wildfires. And it is terribly dry. We were hoping to have some rain end of last week. That didn't happen. Beginning of this week, and that didn't happen either. I'm looking at the tubes for the next 7 days, and unfortunately at the moment there's no precipitation in there. It is sure dry. They were burning out on the base today on CFB Wainwright. They've been doing that for a good part of the month of April, control burn. The base fire department, of course, are keeping a close eye on it, which is good, keeping everyone safe. Temperatures today got up to 22 degrees. Was quite a nice day. It has clouded over, but unfortunately, no precip in those clouds. I think they're all empty. So we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed and hope that we do get some more coming. We've had a few communities in the northwest and northeast of the province of Alberta that have already done some evacuations, and others are on standby with 30 minutes alert. So getting kind of scary. So if any of the folks in Nova Scotia want to get rid of some of that rain, please send it this way. I'd be forever grateful, and I think all the farmers and the rest of the folks over here would be some glad too. Calgary's been getting the odd snow flurries and stuff, and of course through the mountains of Banff and Jasper, but what do you do? I guess I'm on the wrong side of the mountains. Thanks very much for letting me check in, Jim. Always a pleasure to hear the folks back home in the Maritimes. Wishing everyone a great week ahead. We'll say 7-3 all around. VE1JBL from VA6FP in Wainwright, Alberta.
Yeah, okay, very good, Francis. Good on everything there. And yes, just be aware of those fires out there. I know there's some, I think there's half a dozen or so in British Columbia there that are out of control there. And they've already moved some people out or something like that. So, I mean, this is only April. This is not good, that's for sure. So hopefully you guys will get some water out there, that's for sure. Anyways, thanks, Francis, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, that's the first round of the Maritimes and the first round outside the Maritimes. So it is 28, so let's start our second round. Second round for the Maritime Fusion Net. First again, we'll start with Prince Edward Island. Anybody from PEI that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net, go ahead, please. And nothing here from PEI, so let's move into Nova Scotia. Stations from Nova Scotia. Second round that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion at stations from Nova Scotia. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo Tango Charlie.
Okay, I got two more stations there. I got Edwin and I got Brendan there. VE1 EPD and VE1 BTC. Any other stations from Nova Scotia? Go ahead, please. Okay, Robert, I got you in there. I didn't hear you, but I did see your call sign come up there. So, anyways, I'll mark you in here. VE1 CT. No audio, but I did see you light up the screen here, so I'll call you in there when we're ready to go here. So, okay, let's go to the top of the list here. Edwin, VE1 EPD, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL, VE1 EPD. Well, you're listening along. I just thought I'd give you another mark for your buck. Not really exciting. This afternoon I just started the lawnmower, and I guess while it was running, I just mowed the lawn. And I was just done. It started to rain, so we need that too. VE1 JBL, VE1 EPD.
Yeah, okay, very good, Edwin, and yeah, good on the mowing the lawn there, and the showers coming. Yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit here later on here tonight. I think around midnight or something. I think we're supposed to get a little bit here, but nothing drastic. Anyways, thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. Let's go down and see Brendan. VE1 BTC, VE1 JBL.
V1 JBL and the Maritime Fusion Net, V1 BTC. Well, very good evening there, Jim. Good evening to everybody else on frequency. Not really too much going on here tonight. Just kind of relaxing and enjoying, I guess. Anyway, Jim, you have yourself had one, and we shall be chatting. V1 JBL, V1 BTC.
Okay, very good, Brendan. Good to have you on board there today. And the Rocky Mountain Way repeater is working very well, so good on everything there. Thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. Robert, let's try it again here. VE1CT, VE1JBL. Come on in. VE1CT, VE1JBL. No, I'm seeing the call sign come up, Robert, but I'm not getting any audio. So let's try it again. VE1CT, VE1JBL. Try it again. VE1CT, VE1JBL. No audio at all, Robert. I'm not sure. You're using your node. I'm seeing that, but we're not getting any audio from you there. So, anyways, I do have you marked in here, so thanks very much for the try there. Hopefully, we'll figure out what's going on there, and we'll get you to check in there later on there. So, very good. Thanks, Robert, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening there. Okay, so that was the second round of Nova Scotia. So let's go to the second round of New Brunswick. Second round of New Brunswick for the Maritime Fusion Net. Second round. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Echo Lima.
VE9 AVV.
Victor Echo 9, November Alpha, VE9 NA.
VE1 Tango United. VE1 TU.
Okay, I got 4 stations in that round. I got VE9 CEL, VE9 ADV, VE9 November Alpha, and VE1 Tango United. Anybody else from New Brunswick? Did I miss anybody? I guess I got them all. VE9 CEL, VE1 JBL. Good evening, Charles, and we're ready and waiting for you when you get there at Smart there. VE9 CEL, VE1 JBL.
V1 GBL, V9 CL, that's good news, Jim. Yeah, I was trying to get in the first round, but my wife got company, so I left my other radio upstairs, and I'm downstairs, so I took an old radio, but I was on VFO, and I guess I was programmed for a repeater, and it wasn't working with my nodes. So I know by the time I figured it out, I guess I was a little too late for first round. But that's okay, because I got the chance to get my stuff ready there for the flea market in Spring Hill there. So I got lots of stuff to bring. So anyway, I'm anxious to go. So I guess I'll say 73 for now, and I'll talk to you later. V1 JBL, V9 CL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Charles. Good on everything there, and good on getting me for Smart there. And just a reminder, actually, I'll send something out to everybody again here beforehand. But it'll actually be a little note to everybody who does have a flea market table that the doors open at 7. The doors open at 7 on Saturday morning, so the big loading door on the side will open up, and you can drive right in with your vehicle and take you right down to where your flea market table is, and you can pull all your stuff out and then take the car and put it back outside there. So Of course, the doors will open at 8 for everybody to come in there. So we like to get things open at 7 there. So if some of the flea market tables want to get set up there before the doors open at 8 there, then they can show off their wares there. So just for that. But I'll send another notice out to everybody anyways and let them know what's going on. Anyways, thanks, Charles, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. And 7-3 for now. V9ADV, VE1JBL. Very good evening, JB. Go ahead.
VE1JBL, VE9ADV. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to everybody here on the Maritime Fusion Net this evening. Not much to report. Spent the most of the day in Sackville today, doing some work there, and then back to Moncton the other day. Boys, it was a beauty out there, Jim, and glad I had a ball cap on because not much hair left on top of my head. I think I would have burnt the solar panel on top of the head there, high. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to be traveling probably to St. John tomorrow, doing some more work there. So, spending some days on the road. 7-3, Jim, thanks for doing the net. And I enjoy getting your weekly reminders. It helps prompt me to get on the radio here and say hi to everyone. 7-3s, everyone. VE9ADV, back to net control.
Yeah, okay, very good, JP. Good and everything there. Yeah, I was out today, as I spent the afternoon out there tilling the wife's garden there. So, of course, I had to head on, too, because I'm in the same position you were there. So, we don't want to get things burned up top there. So, anyways, yeah, and a reminder, I was late on a reminder myself. I only sent it out there about 6:30. I just had too many things on the go here today. I never even thought of it until I come into the room here. So okay, I got to get myself ready for the net. And I said, oh yeah, I never even sent out a reminder. So it was late coming out there today, but we did get it out. Anyways, thanks JP for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. VE9 November Alpha. VE1JBL Nelson. Very good evening, and I went up to the Miramichi there for the solar eclipse there, and it was my first time up that way, and we went through Bucktush there also. So, anyways, very good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Good evening to everyone on the net. Well, we seen the eclipse too, and it was very nice, and yeah, a lot of people went up that way for sure. I was talking with my buddy V9ADV with he went with in an airplane there. He knew a guy there that was in Miramichi Airport, and they went up and saw the eclipse from the plane there. Yeah. And anyway, we just got done splitting our wood and pack it and cover it with a tarp, so it'll be ready for bring it in the fall before the mosquito, I guess. Hopefully that we won't get too many this year. It's quite dry at the present time here, Jim. Yeah, and I heard Francis saying that it was quite dry up his way. So hopefully that we get a bit of rain once in a while, especially for fires and stuff like that. Yeah, and the garden. 2 years ago, I had to haul some water to put on the garden. It's quite a bit of work. Hopefully, it'll be better this year. Anyway, thanks for doing that, Jim, and called me in. Hope you're doing well. And we'll turn it back to you, Jim. VE1JBL with the diffusion net from VE9NA.
Yeah, okay, very good, Nelson. Good on everything there, and good on getting the wood ready. Yeah, I did that last week, Nelson. The last of the hardwood that came down in Fiona, I had it piled up in behind there. Now, of course, all the wood that I burnt this past winter was from Fiona, but I still had a bunch of wood that I had to cut up, and I'll burn that next winter. So I just finished last week cutting up the hardwood and cutting it all in the length. So I'll take my wood splitter out here another week or so and get it all split and piled for next winter there. So we did that. We did that last week there. I still have a bunch of softwood left, and I'll work away at that and get it ready for kindling and stuff like that to start the fires. But anyways, we're working on stuff for next winter. That's for sure. Anyways, thanks Nelson for coming in. Great on the fella going up in the plane. That would have been awesome. It was awesome just to watch it on the ground. I had never seen anything like that before, so I was really impressed with that, and it was really something to see, and I'm glad we had the 3 full minutes to actually look at that, because that was something you'll never see again, so it was that was awesome. But to actually see that in the plane, yep, that would have been quite an experience, that's for sure. Anyways, Nelson, thanks very much for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Dennis, up in Fredericton, very good evening. VE1 Tango United, VE1 JBL.
VE1 JBL. This is VE1 Tango United. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to all on the net. Well, Fredericton started out with sunshine, and around noon it clouded over, and it's been cloudy all afternoon. And we did have some light showers. I think it's still cloudy. Even heard a mention of possible snow showers, so we'll see what happens. It's a grocery day. We got covered restocked for another week, so that's good. And got a report on the river. It was up to flood stages, but I guess it's gone down again now. So I don't think we're going to have any problem this year. Otherwise, Jim, we just put in a quiet day. So thanks for calling me in. And back to you. This is VE1 Tango United.
VE1 Tango United, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, Dennis. Good on everything there, and good on the grocery shopping. Yeah, we got to go do some groceries tomorrow. We're going into town there, so we'll get some of that done there tomorrow. Anyways, thanks, Dennis. Thanks very much for coming in, and have yourself a great evening and a great week there. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we've completed 2 rounds of the Maritime Fusion Net. So what we're going to do now is just open it up for anybody anywhere, inside or outside the Maritime. So let's check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Anybody at all, go ahead, please.
Echo 1, Papa India, November, portable 241.
Okay, Robert, I did see you come up again, but still no audio, so sorry about that. And Bert, yeah, you were coming up with Natalie's call, and you were saying 2 for 1. So I'll take that as it is there. So I do have you in there. So anybody else inside or outside the Maritimes, I would like to check into the net there. It's getting up close to 8 o'clock here, so getting ready for the hockey games there. So let's get everybody in here before the games start. Anybody else for the Maritime Fusion Net? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-ray, VE1 ZX. VE1 Alpha Japan Quebec, VE1 AJQ.
Victor Echo 1 Golf Uniform Yankee.
Okay, I got 3 more stations here. I got VE1 Zulu X-ray, VE1 AJQ, and VE1 GUY. Any other stations that I missed from anywhere? Go ahead, please. Okay, let's go with that group. Top of the list, VE1PIN. And I think VE1NAT was also in there. Very good evening, Bert.
Good evening, everyone. We got about 2 inches of snow on the ground, grass rooftops, but not on the pave because that was too warm. That came down starting afternoon roughly, and it's been a nice day after all. We're just finishing supper. Natalie just got in from Fredericton, so that's why we have a late supper. I'm going to pass the mic to her. Good evening and have a good week to all.
Hi, it's Victor 1, November Alpha Tango, Natalie. Nothing to report. Or at least this morning it was sunny in Fredericton. And after that, when I left Fredericton, it was, I think, 10, and after at 8, and I arrived in Edmundston at 0 with snow. So it's okay. Thank you for the animation of the net, and hi to everyone. Bonsoir à tout le monde, et bonne soirée, à la prochaine.
Okay, very good, Natalie. Good on everything there, and Bert, also good on everything there. You guys have I know you had a late supper there, so very good. And thanks very much, guys, for checking in there tonight there and taking away from your supper there. So have a good one. 7-3 for now. Here's a fellow we're getting ready for the hockey game here. VE1ZX, VE1JBL.
V1JBL with Fusion Net, V1 Zulu X-Ray. Very good evening, Jim. Yeah, we're switching back and forth. We're into the hockey game and into the ball game too there. Hi. Hope the ball game goes a little better than last night. It's been sunny all day here, Jim. Nice and sunny, but man, I don't like the sound of that snow. I hope they keep it in New Brunswick. Thanks, Jim, for picking up the net there. Thanks for checking me in. Have a great evening there. V1 JBL, V1 Zulu X-Ray, Brad 2 Island Particle.
Okay, very good, Brad. Good and everything there. Yeah, I do the same thing there, but I did it last night there, and between the ball game and the hockey game there. Yeah, I was disappointed with the Blue Jays there last night there. You know, there was 2 innings, they left the bases loaded. 2 innings, they left 2 men on. I think they had 11 men on or something like that they couldn't drive in any runs there, and I said, oh, that's not looking good. When you get all those when you get all those runners on base and you're not getting them in there, that's not looking good there. And of course, that's how it ended up there. So hopefully they'll do better tonight there. Anyways, good, Brad. Thanks for coming in there, and have yourself a great evening and enjoy the games. We'll be with you there in a minute. VE1AJQ. Bob, very good evening. How's things over in Westcott?
Good evening, Jim. In all frequency, things are relatively good. I got word the first of the week that my name's been put on the list, and I think you know what for. So, other than that, we're having a good evening. 7-3's all. VE1AJQ.
Okay, very good, Bob. Good and everything there. Yep, we know that. So, very good. Take care. Have yourself a great evening, and 7-3 for now. And, Joe, VE1GUI, you're broken up there, Joe, so hopefully you'll come in stronger this time. VE1GUI, VE1JBL, come on in.
VE1JBL, V1GUI. Good evening there, Jim. Good evening to everyone else here on the Fusion Wednesday night and that. Yeah, no, just give you another mark for the book. I don't know how I'm coming in through, but sometimes the conditions are good, sometimes they're not. So, but anyway, other than that, we'll say good evening to everyone and enjoy the snow if you're getting it. We're not getting no snow here. I don't even think we're going to get any rain, actually. Look like all the rain going up to Bear Fundy, going up on the flood tide. So anyway. That's what I always say. The tide's got it, the tide's going to take it. So thanks for calling me in. V1GUI, going clear.
VE1GUI, VE1JB. Okay, very good, Joe. Yeah, you were perfect that time. It's funny how you came in when you gave in your call sign there. It was all broken up and everything, but it came up on the screen here, so I had no trouble knowing it was you. But now that whole transmission was perfect. So, like you say, it could be conditions there. So I know conditions are bad on HF. My goodness, the last couple of weeks there have just been terrible here on HF here. So, but I guess maybe that time of year. And, of course, that time of year when conditions change, it might open up 6 meters. So I'll have to go and check my 6 meters and see how that's coming. That may be popping open here fairly soon here, too. So, anyways, very good, Joe. Thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. Okay, we're at the bottom of the list. Any other late check-ins? Any other late check-ins before we close with Maritime Fusion Net? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, mobile, VE9 MTV mobile.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Charlie Sierra.
Okay, got 2 stations that time. Mike, VE9 MTV Mobile. You must be taking the grandkids around or something there. Come on in.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, with the Maritime Fusion Net VE9 MTV Mobile. Know him, just getting out of Costco. My God, for Wednesday evening, it's really busy. The lineup was almost to the end of the coolers there on the other side there where the milk is. Yeah, we finally got out of there. Yeah, thought I'd better check in here because it's getting late, so just turned the radio on, coming through the Moncton Fusion repeater tonight. It's raining here, Jim. It just started to rain here in Moncton. So other than that, nothing to report really. Just enjoying all the things that's going on, and hopefully good weather will start coming around there, warm things up. Anyway, have a great net and a great week, everybody. 7-3 VE1 JBL VE9 MTV Mobile.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. Good and everything. Good on getting out of Costco there. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to Costco. Yeah, I'm going to say, geez, I bet it was before COVID. It was probably the last time that I went to Costco there. Wendy's sister has the, I guess, whatever, you got to join it or something like that, but you can take people with you. I think that was probably the last time we were up to Costco was before COVID. I always like the hot dogs. That's what I enjoy. Is if everybody goes shopping, I just go and get the hot dogs. That's my favorite part about Costco. But anyways, yeah, good and everything there, Mike. And yeah, since you just got out, they've already got a couple of centimeters up in Edmundston. Bert and Natalie were on there saying that the snow was covering the road and the roofs. But and then I heard from Germain up in St. Andre, and it is snowing up there now. So there is a little bit of snow falling in northern New Brunswick there, but I don't think it's going to get down here. We hope not, anyways. And so very good, Mike. Thanks very much for coming in there tonight. And, of course, we'll look forward to seeing you at Smart and your son Matthew. Good to see him there, too. So I look forward to it there. Have yourself a great evening, 7-3 for now. And let's go down and see James. And James will also be coming up to Smart, and you're going to have a flea market table there also. VE1JCS from VE1JBL.
Yeah, very good. VE1JBL, VE1JCS, and Annie Ganesh. Good evening to yourself and everyone on net. Yeah, looking forward to Smart this year. And other than that, not much going on here in Annie Ganesh. It's a quiet evening. It's starting to cool off a little bit. We had a little bit of a drizzle earlier, but it stopped, so weather's not too bad right now. VE1JBL, VE1JCS, back to net control.
Yeah, Yeah, okay, very good, James. Good and everything there, and I'll be sending a note out there next week there about Smart there, and of course for the people with the flea market tables can also get in there at 7 o'clock when we open the doors there Saturday morning there, so everybody has an hour to set up here before the doors open for everybody at 8 o'clock there, but I think you knew that anyways, because I think you were there last year with the flea market table there, and I think you had some... or was it the year before? God, time flies. But anyways, we'll look forward to seeing you at Smart there for sure. So 7-3 for now, and have yourself a great evening there. Okay, with that, we're going to make this the last call. This is going to be the last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Last call for the Maritime Fusion Net for the last Wednesday of April. And, of course, next week will be the 1st of May, and Mike, VE9MTV, will be doing the net there next Wednesday night there. So, last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Stations from anywhere, so I'd like to check into that before we close. Go ahead. No copy at all, Robert. I do see it coming up on the screen here, but no audio. I don't know if you can try the AEH repeater and give that a try or not there. But no, we're not getting anything at all on you there. So we'll take another standby here, and actually I'll take another standby here because this is the last call. So last call for the Maritime Fusion Net before we close and head to the hockey games and the ball games and all the other sports that's going on TV there. Last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. One more time. Go ahead, guys.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango.
Hey, we got you that time. VE1CT via the AEH repeater. VE1JBL. Come on in, Robert.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. I'm able to hear my audio coming out of the rig there. So I know my audio seems to be good. I made the proper connection. I double-checked the ports, rebooted Windows, and I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. I'll just have to go over the settings again. But yeah, I don't understand why it's not working. It isn't like anything changed. In between Wednesdays, I just put the computer to sleep just by closing the lid there, and that's all I do. Windows didn't even require a reboot. However, on the reboot, Windows came up, oh, we want to do a backup. No. Boy, I'll tell you, Windows 11 can be a little bit on the demanding side. Although I'm trying to find out a few startup switches that may dumb it down a bit. Anyway, finally we got through here. But yeah, I'll have to just keep checking. Need to make sure that I'll be up and running there after my suite there. Alrighty, we'll catch you all later. Look forward to all your chickens tomorrow morning there with the Maritime Teenager Wake Up Net. Right back to you, Jim, and again, thank you very much for putting up, being patient there. Yeah, I still can't figure it out. Anyway, VE1TBL, VE1CT, 73.
VE1CT, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Robert. Yeah, and I know conditions are off tonight here, too. There have been a couple of odds and ends coming in there and hit and miss in the repeater and stuff like that. So, and I think you're using your portable there also. So that might be another reason. But why weren't coming through your node? Like I say, it was showing up. It's showing up that you're there, but we weren't getting any audio. So just have to work away at there and see what's going on there. Anyways, thanks very much. We got you in there. Okay, folks, with that, we're going to close the net here at 13 minutes past 8, and we had 33 check-ins here tonight, so I want to thank everybody, of course, for checking in tonight, and we also want to thank the owners of the repeaters and the nodes who linked in tonight to help us expand the area for local hams to check in. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton Area ARC website at www.maarc.ca and click on Club Activities/Nets. Now that the net is concluded, the CQ Maritime Room is now open for general use. This is VE1JBL. Jim Open, Tignish Bridge, Nova Scotia, signing off. And off to the hockey game. 7-3, guys. Have a great evening.
Yes, sir. Right here. Just waiting for the call. VE1 Hotel Charlie, V1GUY.